Welcome back to the Bike Alex, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated motorcycle revivals in decades, the 2025 Harley Davidson Shovelhead. For years, bikers, collectors, and Harley loyalists have been begging for the return of the Shovelhead, a motor that defined a generation of riders between 1966 and 1984. Now, Harley Davidson has listened, blending the old-school heritage of the Shovelhead with modern-day performance, technology, and reliability. This isn't just another bike. It's a statement, a connection to the past, and a bold step into the future. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about the 2025 Shovelhead: the design, engine, features, ride quality, technology, price, competition, and most importantly, whether this revival lives up to the legendary name. So grab your helmets and let's ride through history, innovation, and raw power. History of the Harley Davidson Shovelhead. Before we talk about the 2025 rebirth, let's rewind. The original Shovelhead engine was produced from 1966 to 1984, and it became an icon in biker culture. Known for its distinctive rocker box covers shaped like a coal shovel, hence the name, it was the heart of bikes that roared down highways, outlaw club rides, and custom choppers. Riders loved the raw torque, the rebellious styling, and the unmistakable Harley rumble. But they also knew the Shovelhead for being high maintenance. It leaked oil, needed constant tuning, and wasn't exactly forgiving. Still, its flaws became part of its character, and to this day, original Shovelhead bikes are prized possessions among enthusiasts. Fast forward to 2025, Harley Davidson has resurrected the legend, but this time, they're giving us Shovelhead soul with modern-day reliability. Design and styling, old school meets new era. The first thing you notice about the 2025 Shovelhead is its retro-inspired design. Harley has intentionally kept the bike's silhouette similar to the classic cruisers of the 70s. Tank and badges. The teardrop fuel tank proudly carries the old-school Harley Davidson logo, with vintage-style pinstriping. Frame. It's a modern steel tube frame, but styled to mimic the rigid look of the old choppers, while hiding today's suspension tech. Fenders. Deep-cut fenders with chrome trim give that authentic Shovelhead stance. Chrome everywhere. Harley went heavy on polished chrome, from the exhausts to the headlamp nacelle, staying true to the Shovelhead's roots. Colors. The launch lineup includes classic vivid black, cherry red, vintage silver, and a limited, heritage gold. The design philosophy is clear: keep the old-school DNA but modernize it just enough for today's riders. Engine. The modern Shovelhead heart. This is where things get interesting. The original Shovelhead engine was a 1200cc V-twin that later grew to 1340cc. But for 2025, Harley has completely re-engineered it. Displacement. 1350cc Milwaukee Shovelhead Revival V-twin. Power output. 95 horsepower at 5,200 revolutions per minute. Torque. 115 pound-feet at 3,200 revolutions per minute. Cooling. Air and oil-cooled hybrid system, to maintain the look of an air-cooled motor while ensuring efficiency. Fuel system. Modern FE cleverly disguised with retro carburetor styling. Transmission. 6-speed with slipper clutch. The new motor keeps the signature shovel-shaped rocker covers, but inside it's a modern beast: forged pistons, precision machining, and fuel efficiency standards that meet 2025 regulations. The sound. Harley tuned the exhaust to capture that deep potato rumble Shovelhead fans love, but without breaking noise laws. Performance and ride quality. How does the 2025 Shovelhead ride? In a word, smooth yet raw. Chassis. Built on a lightweight high-strength steel frame with hidden rear. Mono-shock suspension. From a distance, it looks like a hardtail, but it rides like a modern cruiser. Suspension. Adjustable front forks and rear suspension, tuned for long-distance comfort. Brakes. Dual front discs with ABS, single rear disc, far superior to the original. Wheels and tires. Retro-styled spoke wheels with modern tubeless tires for better grip and safety. Handling. Despite weighing over 750 pounds, the low center of gravity makes it manageable in city traffic and stable on highways. Riders report that the throttle response is strong, the torque kicks in early, and it's surprisingly agile for a bike inspired by the 1970s. Technology and features. While the Shovelhead is all about heritage, Harley made sure not to ignore modern rider needs. Digital analog cluster. A round retro-style speedometer with an integrated digital screen for gear, fuel, trip, and Bluetooth notifications. Ride modes. Road, rain, sport, and heritage mode tunes the throttle response for a more classic feel. Cruise control. Standard, making long highway rides effortless. Connectivity. Bluetooth enabled with Harley's Ride Command Light system. You can pair your phone for calls, music, and navigation prompts. LED lighting. Headlamp, indicators, and taillight look vintage but use full LED tech. Security, keyless ignition and Harley's smart security system. The idea here was to give riders convenience without ruining the old-school vibe. Comfort and ergonomics. Harley knows this isn't just a showpiece, it's meant to be ridden. Seat height. A low 26 inches, perfect for riders of all sizes. Handlebars. Swept-back mini apes for relaxed cruising. Foot controls. Forward foot pegs give that stretched-out stance. Seat. Wide, cushioned leather saddle with optional pillion seat and backrest. On long rides, the Shovelhead is surprisingly comfortable. It maintains that cruiser soul while being more forgiving than its vintage ancestor. Price and variance. The 2025 Harley Davidson Shovelhead comes in 3 trims. Base model $18,999. Heritage Edition with premium chrome and limited paint $21,999. Anniversary Collector's Edition numbered, with gold accents and leather saddlebags $25,999. Considering Harley's usual pricing and the Shovelhead's cult status, these numbers are competitive. Competition. Who stands against the Shovelhead? In 2025, Harley faces tough competition. Indian Chief Bobber Dark Horse, closest rival in design and spirit. Triumph Bonneville Bobber 1200 British Classic Revival. Honda Rebel 1100 Modern Performance-Oriented Cruiser. Yamaha Bolt R Spec, affordable retro-styled option. But none of these carry the emotional weight, legacy, and history of the Shovelhead. Harley's strategy here is not just to compete on performance but on heritage and nostalgia. Final verdict, does it live up to the legend? So, does the 2025 Harley Davidson Shovelhead do justice to its name? Absolutely. Harley has managed to strike a near-perfect balance between heritage and modernity. The design screams vintage, the engine carries the old-school rumble, and yet it rides like a modern cruiser should. It's powerful, stylish, comfortable, and packed with just the right amount of tech. Yes, it's expensive, but for many, this isn't just buying a motorcycle, it's buying a piece of Harley Davidson history reborn. Outro. Ride into the future with the past. And that's the full deep dive into the 2025 Harley Davidson Shovelhead. A bike that bridges the gap between generations, proving that legends never die, they just evolve. What do you think of the Shovelhead revival? Is it the ultimate neo-retro cruiser, or do you prefer Harley's modern lineup like the Pan America and Livewire? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth motorcycle reviews, history breakdowns, and test rides. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and keep the spirit of the open road alive.